So as you guys know, I love to tell stories. So as I was doing and reading Stuck, I was like, okay, so what's the whole idea of this? What's the theme of Stuck? And to me, I came up with persistence. And then moving forward, I was like setting up all of your slides and how you should do it. And I'm like, you know what? I usually have a story to tell during these times. I usually have, when we're in class together, there are those special moments where we kind of get together and maybe I'll write a story along with you. And so I woke up this morning going, okay, I have to write a story. So this is my plan. Because we need a plan. I came up with a narrative framework, and the characters are going to be me and the people in my life. The setting is going to be actually parts throughout my life. It's more of a description of things that happened in my life than actually the setting, but it works. The problem is needing persistence to play the guitar. And here we have a lovely guitar. And the solution, practice makes better. And I didn't pick practice makes perfect because I don't think I ever became a perfect guitar player. I think I became a better guitar player. And there's a lot of things in my life like painting and drawing and sometimes even teaching. I don't think I'm perfect at those things, but I think I do the best that I can. And practice has always made me better. So I came up with a little catchphrase for all of this. I tried, I did it, and then I could. So coming up here, there's me. Look at me playing guitar. My introduction is going to be describing me. So how persistence is a character trait I've needed in my life. Then my plan went to main event. Wanting to play like Mr. McKinnon, which I'll tell you about when I read you my story. Getting an icky guitar. Practice makes better. Learning Dust in the Wind. And then getting the guitar of my dreams. So that's my outline for my main event. I'm still sticking to the main idea there. It's all about playing guitar. And then 3, my conclusion and my reflections are going to be first, that being a persistent person has helped me all through life. Second, being stuck is okay because practice makes better. I don't need to be perfect. And third, look at all the places and amazing times in my life I've had with my guitar. So this is my story. It's my unedited story, so if you see any mistakes as I'm going along, you can let me know, and I will take it to heart and think of how I can switch things up. Here we go. Have you ever wanted to learn something really badly? Have you ever wanted something really badly? Looking back to when I was younger, there were so many things that I wanted to do, that I wanted to learn. I took piano lessons for years, but I can honestly say persistence was not something I was good at yet. However, there were other things that I definitely persisted to learn. I struggled for good grades in high school, but I knew I wanted to be a teacher, so I worked hard to get into university, and I prayed hard that God would give me the knowledge and wisdom I needed to do well. I worked hard, and now I teach you. Then there was Spanish. Oh, I love languages. The moment I took my first Spanish course and had my first Latino friend, I was hooked. I practiced and practiced. To be honest, I also sucked. It took me many years of living and breathing Spanish to get to where I am today. All of these things have shown that I need persistence to be a person who never gives up. Surprisingly, though, when I look back, I think of learning to play the guitar in grade 6 as one of those moments that really began this character trait in me. It was a long time ago. You ready for this? It was the year 1979, and I was 10 years old in grade 6. This was my second year at my school, and I heard we had a new teacher. I was nervous, of course, but I had no idea that this would be such an amazing year. There, in front of the class, was Mr. McKinnon, holding a guitar, and I had an instant crush. Remind you of Miss Edmonds and Jessie? Maybe that's why I like Bridge to Terabithia so much. Every day, we had music classes. He would play his guitar and we would sing. I really don't remember learning much else, actually. One day, he offered to teach guitar lessons at lunch for anyone who had a guitar and wanted to learn. Oh, man, did I. I ran off the bus that day and began begging immediately for a guitar. Maybe a car too, but I was too young. My parents' response, you mean like all the other things you've really wanted in your life? They were going to take some convincing. Surprisingly, I came home one day to a guitar on my bed. It wasn't like Mr. McKinnon's guitar at all. It was small, and when I strummed it, it was tinny sounding. My parents had gotten me the cheapest guitar on the market with a promise that if I practiced hard, they would upgrade it. So, I practiced and I practiced. I started guitar lessons with Mr. McKinnon. I took guitar lessons from a hippie who played riffs for me I'll read that again. I took guitar lessons from a hippie who played riffs for me more than he taught me. I lived and breathed every spare minute with my guitar. To be honest, I was probably just plunking away and driving my family nuts with Mary Had a Little Lamb. By spring, I had learned to play some worship songs, and even my little guitar didn't sound quite so bad anymore. That is when my parents surprised me with one of my life's greatest possessions. They took me to a music store in the heart of the big city, Calgary, and helped me pick out a new guitar. When I saw my guitar, it was love at first sight. It's one of those moments that feels like it was just yesterday. I can picture the bald-headed man telling us all of the features of this guitar and why it was such a good fit for an aspiring musician like me. He played a few songs on it to show us the sounds, and it was smooth and melodic. Seriously, it was the prettiest guitar I had ever seen. If my parents had thought I was persistent on that little tinny guitar, they had no idea. My new guitar and I never stopped learning together. I could play my favorite song, Dust in the Wind. Soon I was able to join the worship team in our church. Okay, so they didn't put a mic near me yet, but I got to play up front. I lived and breathed playing guitar for years. My guitar traveled with me to countries around the world. I have played in front of children, bringing smiles to faces with silly songs. When I had one of those days where I felt overwhelmed or sad, I would play to cheer myself up. I was never perfect. I was never asked to join a band, and I never became famous. Looking back, though, I know I learned more than how to play the guitar. I learned that I am capable of learning new things, of loving new things. Persistence became a part of who I am through that experience. When I get stuck and I feel like there is no way I can do something, I know that with God's help and some determination to stick with it, I will be able to do my best. So have fun writing your stories today. I can't wait to read them, and I can't wait to be able to share these with our buddies in the weeks to come as I work through them and everything. So have fun today. Enjoy this time.